There we go. Crowboy, true foe. Everybody's ready. Everybody's set. I think I'm set. Let me just... Yes. Yes. Hitmonchan says Haley warmed us up for you. I heard. She saw. She messaged. We're ready. Mr. Buttons says first JeffM stream in 2024. Let's go. Heck yeah. We're ready. I think I remember how to do it. All it takes is 2 weeks. That's like my that's how long my short-term memory works, and nothing's going into long-term memory apparently. So I think I did it. I think I got everything right. I'm not sure. Was Haley using a new overlay? Does anybody know? She was not. Crowboy says great, because I didn't figure that out before I started. How are sound levels for folks? I seem high, and maybe the game is low. You tell me. Definitely not. Jesse is here. Hello. Sound seems good. People say. All right. Maybe it's just me. Let's get started. Let's do it. Still feels weird not doing an intro, but that's okay. We can just hop right in. This is Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. Playing it early. I think it's early. I think it's not out yet. I'm not going to do my save, but you can see I'm 36% of the way in, and I played about 11 hours. So I'm on track for like a 30 hour-ish experience. I'm enjoying it. Spoilers. Comes out on the 18th, Trufo says. Yeah, we're a week early, but you can get it earlier by pre-ordering. Exploration versus guided, Hitmonchan says. It works in this game. Would you believe it? I'm happy with exploration in this one. This I love. I've been playing on standard, but it gives you the ability to change all those things yourself if you want to, which is always nice. But we'll just hop right in. Spoilers, obviously. We'll do our best. I don't even know if we can avoid spoilers. You're gonna get story stuff. Story stuff either way. There's some story stuff that happens in the beginning.
Years had passed. Decades without rain.
Droughts.
The once fertile plains of Fars had become as barren.
That's some
as
weird
the
artifacting on there,
root-soaked
isn't it?
desert.
I'm playing the Switch version. Controversial, I know. But that's the version I asked for, baby. It's a great handheld game. So that's what we're playing. I'm sure the big boy versions will look prettier, but don't hold it against them because I'm playing on a Switch. We got violence. Starting 2024 with violence.
Ardashir resisted heroically,
Just like 2023.
but his men fell one by
Crowboy
one.
asks, does it still run pretty well?
And
Yeah,
Hita summoned
it
her
runs
remaining
very
strength
good.
in
I haven't
battle.
really. They said. What did they say? They said 60 frames per second, 720p in handheld mode,
For you,
and
Vishka,
60 frames
the
per second,
Kushan
1080p in
victory
docked
was
mode. This
certain.
will be my first time playing in docked mode, so we'll see what it looks like.
Until
I can't really tell
history
that
took a
it's
different
60 frames per
turn.
second. but it's been smooth the entire time. Smooth enough. Smooth for what you want it to be. I ran into some slight frame rate dips that I think were more of a bug, and I know there's going to be a day one patch that maybe will take care of that. It was a very minor, you know, I closed the game and reopened it, and it was fine, and that was about it. Haven't run into many bugs. Yeah, just been having a lot of fun with it. But we're starting from the beginning. So any spoilers you see are going to be in the first however long this goes. And there they go.
Anahita.
Leaving me behind.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Save Persepolis. I trained you for this. I will go help my wounded warriors.
Can you guys see the artifacting on the word? I'm pointing to my screen.
Let's go,
on the dialogue there. That's the first I've noticed. I did not notice that in handheld mode. We got jumps, guys. You can jump in this game. I don't know if you knew that. You can do little jumps. You can do big jumps. You can duck under stuff. Look at this. Who's a pro gamer right now? Look at that. Oh, look at that. You think I'm gonna jump into those spikes? Heck no. Not this pro gamer. We're doing it. Oh, look at this guy. We got an attack button. Look at this. Oh. This is what you guys tune in for, right? Pro moves. You can jump through platforms. Everything feels really good, honestly. The wall jumping, very easy. The parry is very forgiving, even though I just missed it there. And I think yeah. I think most of the combat abilities that you have, you just have. And you will eventually meet a guy who will teach you, that will kind of tutorialize more of the moves and things, but you can just also figure them out yourself.
We must eliminate those Kushan archers.
Right from the get-go, which is cool. Changelini says, I like how alive this Metroidvania feels already. You don't get that feeling from a lot of them. Yeah, right? They're definitely... Oh, that dude's on my side.
How many did you get? I'll get out of your way. So you can catch up.
Come on now. Oh, come on. That was my kill. Oh, look, I knocked him right up there. Help that guy. I'm also not super good at it. Spoilers. You'll figure that out. Shouldn't take too long. See, look at that guy. What was I even doing there? But it is... Part of the reason that I've been enjoying it is I'm not a, stylish action guy, but this is close enough and forgiving enough that I feel like I'm doing cool stuff, even if I'm not. Where are these guys? Even if I'm not, lighting the world on fire with my super skills. The slide feels great. I'm liking the slide. Like, you don't gotta tell me how to This poor sucker. Look at you. Jumped in at the wrong time. Oh, that's embarrassing.
The immortals! Don't let them get to General Wish.
And you unlocked, you know. Oh. That's like the true parry. If they're doing a yellow attack, you pull one of those off. I think it almost always, unless it's like a boss, you're pretty much always killing them at that point. Look, we're not even gonna let them try again.
That general must not be far. Let me handle him.
Take this. You might need it.
Health. Definitely, you know, some light Souls type stuff going on. You get to trees, that's where you save. But I think enemies always respawn if you go back into the same area, pretty much. And it's not hard like a Dark Souls game. You're not dying to get to. You're trying not to die to get to the next, you know, pseudo bonfire replacement.
The Russia bar, was it? Your life ends here.
Not if yours ends first.
Crowboy asked if I got the DLC outfits. I think I did. I didn't, I didn't switch my outfits. But I think there's you know, there's one that looks like the newer, old Prince of Persia games. Look at this guy. This guy's a joke. I could totally see, if you do like stylish action games, you'll probably want to play it on a higher difficulty. And I think that's the kind of thing you can change on the fly, I want to say. Look at this guy. I mean, he's, you know, he's tutorial boss. Oh, come on. That's uncalled for. Right? Mr. Button says those parry animations are badass. Yeah, they're good. He's got a number of them. I think they're enemy based. Each enemy might have a different
The mighty Simurgh,
different one that
protector of
he
Persia,
does.
has long left. But should our enemies try to take advantage of the situation, they will soon find that the kingdom's bravest warriors will be their undoing.
Changelini says Sargon feels straight out of the
30
volume.
years ago,
He
the
looks
divine bird Simurgh graced
he's
my
got
shoulder,
style for sure.
thus showing his trust in me to guide our people. Today, I, Tomiris, Queen of Persia, praise your valor and loyalty, immortals. Varum, you and your forces have once again saved the kingdom.
Hassan, Prince of Persia.
Step forward, Sargon.
It looks pretty good on for Switchgate,
Word
right?
of your deeds precedes you through the streets of Persepolis. Accept this royal sash as a token of our gratitude.
Sargon.
Roll
The
credits. As it
Rashabar.
says. Indeed.
The black wind that destroys all in his path.
I didn't choose that name.
That's weird.
You need not worry. I do not attach any importance to these superstitions.
The artifacting
The
is weird.
winds
That's
also carry the
unfortunate.
seeds of future harm. I am truly glad to meet you, Sargon.
Thank you, Prince Hassan.
Let us drop the honorifics. And may we get to know each other in less formal circumstances.
As you wish, Hassan.
Sounds vaguely menacing, but royal sash. Mr. Buttons asks, you can talk
Your
to these
name brings
guys.
hope to Persia and is feared by the enemy. What a reputation.
Maybe.
I didn't ask to be prince either, but fate has spoken and I must accept it.
The just
General
rulers are the
Anahita
ones
taught
that
you how
never
to
ask
fight,
for
didn't
it.
she?
Without her.
But still don't turn it down, do they? It's interesting.
Ah, strict education. Sounds like something we...
I don't think we need to talk to these guys. We can... I'll let you guys talk to these dudes.
Long
Except for this
live the
guy.
House of Tamiris.
He's a cool guy. Mr. Buttons asks... Oh, I think we do have to...
I'm proud of you, Sargon.
I defeated Yuvishka, and we saved Persepolis.
Did we? Thousands died on the battlefield. We're out of supplies. Persia is barely surviving. The Kashan will surely come back. Would you call that a victory?
I let my pride go to my head.
A warrior's journey is always one in progress, and when there's nothing left in one's path, the warrior wanders.
What is at the end of my blade? I know.
Found an answer yet?
I won't figure that out tonight. Maybe a drink will help.
Thanks, but I have other matters to attend to. You have what it takes to become one of the greatest, Sargon.
I know. Just
And listen to Varum. He will
Even
keep you on the
Anahita
right path.
cited that one. Sargon's okay as a character. The story, you know... The story works okay. I'll say. It's actually, like, the premise, which you will see...
I'm telling you, Prince Hassan may be my son.
We'll get there shortly. It's not artifacting. It's like mildly transparent.
Oh, that's nonsense. He looks
nothing weird.
like you.
He took everything from his mom, that's all.
But it's enough of a story to give you a good setup
whose
that,
type?
you know,
Ah, the
makes
kid
you
finally
invested
decided
enough.
to join us.
The hero of the day. The Queen's
as
new
much as
protege.
Super Metroid, right?
So, you're...
Or trading in your swords to become...
Laugh all you want. Who eliminated a general tonight, huh?
Don't encourage them, Sargon.
It just means you've impressed them.
Yeah, he's right.
If you want to talk more
All
quietly...
these immortals, they like to talk.
So, will you still remember us now that you're famous?
I'm trying to stay humble. And find what is at the end of my blade.
Oh. Sounds like
That sounded-
Anahita set your head straight.
Sort of.
You know,
I don't
it
think
is
that was meant
amazing
as a
what you
double
did.
entendre.
You should be proud of yourself. We all are.
One of our own eliminated the Kashan general. Out.
And you are the White Lion's pride.
Spectron says there does seem to be a lot of talking for this type of game.
You have all
That it's mostly right here.
That's another one for the history.
We made the city safe. The people are at peace again.
They're doing a lot of front loading of
This
characters.
is cute, but Can we go celebrate? Our usual
and
halls has food and drinks on the house.
setting up the story, but
I wouldn't miss it.
like 90% of it is you running around doing Metroidvania stuff.
Prince Hassan has been kidnapped.
See, we're done. We're done. We don't need any more story. Don't worry.
They must still be in the palace.
Take the lead, Sargon. You may be the last to have spoken to him. We must find Prince Hassan.
And now we're ready.
His guards.
Okay. Mr. Buttons 23 had asked, has the enemy variety been pretty good in your main playthrough? And I'll say yeah. That's this is your superpowers. See? You But yeah, decent enemy variety. The places that each area kind of has their own
I wasn't planning on
themed
killing you,
enemies.
Sargon. Stay out of this.
Spoilers.
Move out of my way.
This is like the biggest spoiler we're gonna get, I think. And it's in the first 10 minutes, so you know.
Still a child.
Yeah, don't run right into the glowing sigil on the ground. And don't step on it.
I'll find you, Hassan. That sword swinging wasn't just for flair.
So the reds you have to dodge. Everything else you can... Nope. Oh god. I tried to do my special move while he was doing his special move. You gotta take turns.
Anahita, what is going on?
Sargon, who was it? I thought I recognized Anahita. Is she involved?
Yes, she is. Without a doubt.
Baram, gather your forces. You are to leave for Mount Karf at once in search of Prince Hassan. Ardashir and his soldiers are already on the way. We need all the help we can get.
We will not fail you, Your Majesty.
Bring him back. Bring back my son.
The game's named after him. We're good. We're good.
The old citadel. Anahita took Prince Hassan beyond these gates.
I can't fathom why Anahita would do such a thing.
Sargon, you know her best. What do you make of it?
It doesn't make sense. She has always been loyal.
She wants to seize power for herself.
Oh, what do you even mean?
The Simorg may have disappeared, but the mighty god used to live on Mount Carv, and perhaps still does.
It has always been the Simorg who appoints future kings and queens.
Anahita probably wishes to receive the Simorg's blessing.
But why kidnap Prince Hassan?
She needs him. The gates to the Simorg temple only open for members of the royal family.
She has lost her mind. She will never get the Simorg's blessing like that.
We can't be certain. After all, the Simorg may be weakened.
One thing's for sure. Prince Hassan is in danger. She will kill him once she has no need for him.
Immortals, follow me. Let's help Ardashir and find Prince Hassan.
Poorboy says this is where the demo starts. So
Wait for me
we
here.
are.
Don't worry. I won't be long.
Hopefully out of spoiler territory. Yeah, but decent setup. You know, I was pleasantly surprised, happy with that. That's enough. Also, you get into Mount Carv, and it's. I'm sure they'll talk about it, but you know, it's cursed with crazy time powers. So.
Most sick.
Been here before?
No, but I've read about it. This place was once the site of King Darius's palace. Religion, medicine, astrology, geometry, algebra. All knowledge was gathered here. Except Mount Carv was home to a great citadel of wisdom. The pride of all Persia.
And? What happened?
No one survived to tell the tale. And to think that Prince Hassan is caught up in all this. Who knows what might await us?
Changelini says decent setup and the cinematic production is off the charts for this type of genre. It is. It's good to see these, you know. We can't get there. Spoilers.
What is this sorcery?
What's the deal with this
I'm
sorcery?
a warrior, not a seer.
Frozen as it falls.
As if time had stopped.
Backgrounds are beautiful, Spectron says. They look good. And the map is big, guys. Guess that's a minor spoiler, but
Stay sharp. Prince Hassan can't be far now.
Something is not right here. We must proceed with caution.
Sure, Menelaus. You can scurry from shadow to shadow like frightened vermin.
I'm serious, Orod. There's a strange presence here.
I can feel it too. And there's only one way to find out.
Let's go then.
Barum, this is Azad, one of Ardashir's men.
Long dead, judging by the rot.
How is that possible? They left not long before us.
That's the time powers for you.
We are not welcome here.
Stay on your guard. We will find the prince and Anahita.
We go east.
We don't go anywhere. You'll only slow me down. You're on your own.
Classic. Enter the cursed, mountain, and then everyone immediately splits up. Yeah, we got time crystals. Whoop, I can't do that while not looking. Jay Greer says, so pumped for this game, Ubisoft can do good things. It's true. Look at that. And then you got a bunch of stuff that you can read. More Spectron asks, heard the game can go for like 20 hours. Is that true? I am in my actual playthrough. I am 36%, and I'm 11 hours in. So it is true. That's, with some not knowing where I'm going and whatnot, but, oh, I keep pressing the button for a power I don't have yet. Can't read that. M. Pliskin says, combat looks more fun than I expected. Might need to check out that demo. Yeah, I would suspect, I don't know how long the demo is, but it should give you a good idea of what you're getting into. And then you want to follow these leaves. Because that's what leads you to the trees, you know?
What are you doing here? This place is too dangerous for a child.
Don't worry about me. I know the citadel better than anyone. I know every step. I even go where others can't. I've chatted and argued with every creature. And I know every tree here.
Like this one? Are they all like this?
These trees are special. They have the purest of Athra. So, stand beneath its leaves to restore your energy. There are many whack-whack trees throughout Mount Calf.
They're called whack-whack trees.
Tell me, you say you know all here. We're in search of soldiers like us. Our prince is being led by a general. Have you seen anyone like that?
A prince? There hasn't been a prince here in so long. I've only seen you. Well, if you've lost your friend in Mount Calf, then you're going to need an Eye of the Wanderer.
What's that?
It's a very rare, very ancient thing. Here, for you. Go on, try it.
It's your map, son. There you go. What is a Metroidvania
I might as well
without a
show
big
you
2D
neat
map
trick
like
to
that?
remember places on Mount Calf.
And the memory shards. You just press a button, and it puts a little picture there for you, which is brilliant. You'll use those a lot.
Thank you, miss. I don't know your name.
My name is Faraba.
I'm Sargon, warrior of the Immortals.
Oh, doesn't that sound impressive? Well, Sargon, I'm sure we'll meet again in Mount Calf. I'll share my discoveries with you when I can, but I'll need time crystals to do it.
Time crystals?
Welcome to Mount Calf.
Voice acting's good. That looks like I should be able to ball jump there. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Oh, Nightbot says follow Minmax on Twitch and subscribe to our channel. Remember, you get a free sub with Twitch Prime. Corboy says more Metroidvanias need to do that picture and marker. Indeed. And then you can also, you can do the classic add one of these if you have specific things. You can add those anywhere you want to. Yep. Forgot about that, even though it was very obvious. These shield guns. Oh my god, am I gonna die? Yes, I'm gonna die. Because I gotta show you what happens if you die, obviously. You just come back to the tree. You lose a few time shards. And it does mark on your map where you die, but that doesn't actually really do anything. actually want to go for? This is the part where if you were playing on the guided mode, I assume they would just point you to where, you know, they put a waypoint. Whoa, secret. Of where you want to go, but just exploring it yourself. What the heck is that thing? I never fought that in I didn't actually come up here in my... You got your time crystals for currency. Oh, Jesus! Oh my God! That guy scared the crap out of me. I didn't see him in there. This is not the kind of game you're supposed to have jump scares in. Well, I guess technically I made it a jump scare myself. Oh, Lord. Was not ready. Well, guess we can just swing back and go to our tree again. We already defeated all you guys, so we're just gonna... Look at that.
Sargon, up here!
It's always the bats. They've got some hawks in here too that are very reminiscent of old Ninja Gaiden. I was definitely swearing at some hawks earlier.
Take the prince to the Simor gate.
Anahita! Don't you dare harm him!
If you want Prince Hassan back, come and get him!
Anahita! Anahita was here. She's taking Hassan to the Simorg gate.
Then Artaban may be right about her wanting the throne. That thing above us. What is it?
I'm not sure. But to get to Hassan and Anahita, we must destroy it.
From this distance, that's not possible for either of us. Maybe Menelaus can help here. Bahram sent him to the east to investigate the forest.
I'll try to find him.
I'll look for another way.
I mean, she's pretty good at jumping. Right? So how was everybody's break? Good holiday times?
What brings you here,
You
traveler?
guys playing any good games?
My allies and I are in pursuit of a traitor.
Then you and the others are trapped here too.
Not long enough, Corboy says.
Mount Carf has seen its share of travelers. Many are lost within the web of time's curse. Beware, warrior. Death and misery roam the citadel.
I've seen my share of death.
Even the most determined of warriors must be prepared. Take this. Its unique properties will aid you. Just know that each one is precious and can only be changed at a whack-whack tree.
I'll make good use of this.
So then you get your amulets, which is a good upgrade system. Basically, just buffs that you can change in and out, and then also, increase how many that you can carry at a time. I think this is the one that comes with the Fancy Pants version, so I haven't been playing with it. But it's fine. Changelini says, pretty okay, got sick, but watched some cool shows on TV. It's always nice. Not the sick part, obviously, but wow. Okay, he's hitting me on the backswing with that. Oh my god! What was that? I don't remember that guy. Let's see. I watched some TV too. I watched, King air juggling. Big boy here. I watched Silo on Apple TV. That was pretty good. It's pretty good, and also one of those shows I didn't even know existed. I feel like there's so much of that now with like TV shows and movies where it's like, wait a minute, Tom Hanks just has a random new movie out that I've never even heard of. But yeah, that was a good one. Herboy says, Silo was good. I read the book after the show ended. I looked for the book as well. And it's kind of a mess because it was self-published as like a bunch of short stories first, and then put into different compendiums and whatnot, but I think I'm going to read into it. This is quite an intriguing world. Arcela says, this game looks good, but I have zero interest in it, lol. More power to the enjoyers, though. It's true, sometimes, you know. It's okay not to want to play a game. And it's okay for other people to enjoy those games.
Another one of Ardashir's men.
Sargon. How?
You're alive.
So much time has passed.
What? You only got here last night.
One single night that has lasted 30 years.
30 years?
Monday nights, am I right?
This place is a prison. There is no way out.
Where are your brothers in arms?
All lost in the citadel. All prisoners of... This is no end for a warrior. If a soldier is to die, my insignia, my brothers in arms will...
So this is one of the side quests that seems to run through the entire game. There are just some more powerful characters that you'll fight, and they'll give you those. And that, so you got your quests here, your side quests over here. Your character, which you have this as gear, but that's, I don't think there's any other melee weapons that you get. Then your amulets, you'll unlock more superpowers. You can read the lore behind your royal sash and whatnot. So those are the menus, guys. Lucas Wordcraft asks, on a scale of 1 to Mark of the Ninja, how Mark of the Ninja is it? You know, I didn't play Mark of the Ninja, so you're gonna have to look at it and tell me how Mark of the Ninja it looks. That's how you do puzzles. Lucas says, looks about half a strider. Fair enough. Oh yeah, this guy. He's a guy. He's definitely a guy. No. Oh, I blew that. Not good. The yellow ones, if you parry them, do so much damage that it's like doubly painful when you miss them. Because not only do they do a bunch of damage to you, but then you miss out on doing the damage to them. Nightbot says compete in Trivia Tower to win prizes and unlock the pot. Oh, come on, man! I was reading the. Actually, it looks like that didn't hit me. That one hit me. Okay. Timing on that is. Corboy says this seems like it's more difficult than you would think. It's not, I promise you. I'm just blowing it. There are some like the actual boss fights. I don't know who this guy is, but you do a few major boss fights. And they are more challenging and have, you know, different phases to them. There was one that I was doing last night that took a fair number of tries. There we go. See, that's what you... That's all. That's all it should have been. When you get those, which go towards increasing your health. And when you do the big bosses, they give you a full one of those, which feels great.
Father! Where am I?
Hey, wait!
Father, what's happening to me?
Wait! Who are you? You just disappeared.
The animation just looks really good. It's good animation.
Hello, hello. Is it the first time you're meeting a whack-whack tree?
I've seen these trees along my journey, but you're the first to speak.
No, no. I'm not a whack-whack tree. I live in it. There are many whack-whack trees across the citadel. Their branches are a refuge for us, and also a great help for travelers like you.
Yes, I've noticed.
These trees have always been here, since the start of all life. Their roots are deep, nourished by the primordial athra that resonates within all thing. But now,
Midichlorians, basically.
suffers. Here, take this.
We've
You'll
all
need
got
it.
midichlorians in us. See, that's one cool tree guy. So this is like a, you know, different area. And as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff in there that we didn't explore, and that was one of the small areas. That looks like a secret, right? Hanson told us he did a survey with everyone and asked for feedback about all the different shows. And one of the things that people said about our solo streams is that you guys like when we just... Oh no, here are the birds. These guys. That one's not too bad, but there's like a elite version of the birds that... but he said that people just like the beginnings of the streams when we just talk, you know, just hang out and talk back and forth. And I like those moments too. But you guys know that you can just bring up anything you want and I'll talk about it, right? that's your secret superpower. We can talk about whatever you guys want. You don't have to try and come up with something Prince of Persia related to talk about. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Where are we? Oh, see. We're deep down in the mines now. We're not ready for the mines. Corboy says we get to tell you about the volume levels. That is truly one of the best parts. I can imagine. I feel like this is a pretty good time for this game to come out. But then we got a Yakuza game coming out shortly, and then a Final Fantasy game, and it's gonna be a busy start to the year. We're starting off strong. I do remember early, that's for sure. Oh my god. That was a close one. And then you get things like that. Changeling says, oh no, it's Hakuna Matata. It's true. But we got no worries. Here we go.
Menelaus' bow. What's going on?
See, now we're set. I don't know what that glowing spot is. They make it as easy as possible to use the bow. Boy says, wait, you just got the arrows, you have them in the demo from the start. Yeah, we had to earn our bow. That's for sure. Let's see. The birds. See, that's the kind of thing you look at it and you say, hey, we'll just come back to it. And then later when I'm looking at the map and I'm not like, oh, why didn't I go up there? I can look at that picture and say, oh yeah, because I need an ability for it. Stuff you can read, if reading's your thing. Oh, those guys. Oh, those guys. No, see? See there. They're just the worst. There's another one. Oh, come on. Just keep your stupid body in the air. Commander Cool said anything in terms of what we can talk about. And he says, all right, let's get specific. Tax law of the 1800s. England. Go. That's easy. I don't know anything about it. The end. I didn't say I would always be informative about what you guys want to talk about. But I'll respond to it. Mostly with my ignorance, is how that's gonna go. we're making our way back. Let's see what's down there. I should have marked it. Then I would know what's down there. Know what's down here too. Besides more birds. Tusk of Erlich, we just got that big bird. It's kind of crazy. Some of this stuff I did so much later. Like, I must have backtracked and done, because some of these things I'm running into and it's like, wait a minute. I did that after, you know, hours later. I slid down that way, didn't I? It's nothing like the traversal won't blow your mind with like how super, you know, it's not like super thinky, but just satisfying. This is in part because it controls so well that, you know, I didn't fall 10 times while trying to do that. They even have wall crawlers, Changeling says. It's true. Yeah, just get out of here. Oh, what? He must have landed on the spikes. Ugh. It's just the way I could have come. Look at that. It's much more parkourish than I feel like a lot of Metroidvanias feel. You definitely do want to get the trees. Make sure you're checking in at the right tree as you're going. I've definitely had times where, you know, I've died on some random character and then been like, wait a minute, how far did I go and now have to go back? There is fast travel, which I think is my one criticism at this point, that the actual fast travel locations. Let's see. Speaking of, I remember this. I remember this room. It's not fun. But the actual fast travel locations are pretty spread out.
You're alive.
And that amazes you somehow?
I found your boat.
Different possibilities, all unfolding at the same time. It may be worrisome, but
Time
at least I know
shenanigans.
my bow is in good hands.
Oh yeah, twofer.
Anahita is taking Hassan to the top of the citadel.
Right. To the Simorgh Gate. Before I forget, my bow serves a dual purpose. You may want to take another look. I'll meet you up there.
We could just go together. We're going to the same place. It would be strength in numbers. Yeah, so you have this as well. And you can also, if you time it right, you can. Okay. I swear, guys, if you time it right, you can just keep hitting it back. If you were, you know, an enemy cornered, you could just keep parrying it at him. There are those sand jars. I don't know what... I've gotten a bunch of them. I don't know what to do. And then there are these coins. They're a secondary currency. But you gotta get them back to a safe spot, which is... can be tricky, and then you get them. You got these kind of gates. Oh, I meant to do that. Those do all kinds of things. You'll see those incorporated into puzzles, and you'll get another power later that I don't think we'll get to. But they do some cool puzzles with. That puzzle or that time power was the first time I was like, wow, this does feel really smart as far as... No, I blew it. As far as some traversal puzzles go. That's an upgrade. Currency. Which it's nice of them to put these all around the mountain. Burgers says, tempted to buy this, looks pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Someone had said it's $50, I think, which might feel pricey, especially if you're not into this type of game. And it's, you know, I feel like Metroidvania fans are spoiled because a lot of, it feels like most Metroidvania games are indie games that cost $15 despite being some of the best games. So I can certainly get price concerns. Oh, not these axe guys. See? Nope. It's the back hit that gets me every time. I'll just go in here and get a treasure instead. We can do that. We got room for more amulets. Yeah, Crowboy, that was the example I was thinking of, and hadn't mentioned because I got ambushed by these stupid axe guys. It's always the axe guys. But Crowboy says Metroid Dread is $60, and that one's worth it. And I feel like that's kind of the comparison point in terms of production values for this one. And like people said, it's pretty lengthy for this type of game, so you know, I'm not here to tell you which games you should buy or not, or how to spend your money, but I've been enjoying it. So. I'm so sick of you guys. Okay. There we go. Still cost me my only health potion though. And then you got the archers who are just... It's adorable. They're trying. Just don't even bother with flying enemies. This is one of those moments where exploration mode. Let's see. Reach the upper citadel. That's where we're trying to get to. I bet it's right over here. Zayaksa says JeffM's shelf looks so beautiful. If you like board games, certainly. If you like board games and you don't feel...
Sargon of the Immortals.
Thoroughbar.
The world does not revolve around you, young man.
That's my Maman Bozorg. I just know you'll want to visit her shop from time.
Welcome.
If you like board games and you don't mind being constantly reminded how rarely you get to play them, and how many you have sitting on a shelf unplayed, then yeah, it's great. Oh, okay, here we go. We can get a second healing potion. That always feels good. Wow, that sound effect cut out suddenly. We'll upgrade that too. Good upgrades. Cut off again. Wow. Probably should have gone in here first. You got this lady.
Here's a mortal. One who searches for something out of reach, beyond control. Who do you serve, I wonder?
You know about me.
I turn my eye to the human world when...
I'm Sargon. I serve Persia as one of the immortals.
Immortals, you say? Well, immortal, you stand before a true immortal. Kahiva, goddess and blacksmith to the gods. I forged their greatest weapons.
Have you forged weapons for mortals?
I've served mortal.
I had...
Okay, they keep talking. You guys get it, right?
Welcome. Do you
can
wish
upgrade your
something
stuff here.
forged?
What's an ancient power?
I doubt a mortal.
I have not.
Overflame. Believe me, my fault. Will you
Oh yeah, she gives me a side quest.
We shall if you will.
You can go down there for it.
Welcome.
Otherwise, you can upgrade your main stuff, which I should have kept. I'm like 20 shards short. I could have upgraded that. That's what that other, the floating metal ingot is for. You upgrades those, but then you can also upgrade basically every amulet you get, or at least most of them you can upgrade to make them more powerful as well. I'll just unlock more arrows, because we can. She's got a couple of her own as well. Uptime crystals. Actually, let's do the... Ziyaxa says, he does feel that. I have every unmatched set and play them like once every couple months. Unmatched is a game that I've been interested in. You know, I've watched reviews and whatnot of it. Certainly seems very cool, but it's one of those games that I haven't really sought out for that very reason, because I feel like I don't need a game where I'm compelled to collect everything for it, but also would just never realistically play it enough. But then they came out with that like Unmatched Adventures, which turns it into like a co-op game, right? And that sounds very cool. I think this is. But I feel your pain. Or you feel my pain, I guess. We're both feeling each other's pain. Zayax says, yes, you can swap out all the sets with it, too. You can play them all. And they're coming out with a Witcher set? Man. That's rough. a good time to be into board games as well. Optimus Subprime says, so what's this game's unique spin on being a Metroidvania? It's a good question. Is there anything super unique? The time power that you get later on, that I don't want to spoil, is pretty cool and does some things that I don't know that I've seen in a Metroidvania, but I think I would just put it into the category of just being a good-ass Metroidvania game. With higher than normal... Did I just go that way? Production values and got good game feel, Lucas Wordcraft says. Yeah. Traversal and combat just both feel really good. And if you're into Prince of Persia, I guess, which even as I say that, I'm not really into Prince of Persia, so that's not a prerequisite by any means, but yeah, just does a good job with both combat and traversal, giving you good upgrades and some pretty cool abilities, which is every great Metroidvania game, I guess. So if that's enough for you, I'm certainly enjoying it, like I said. Nope. Meant to do that. Slightly increase all melee attack in the air. Tiny says, good to see you streaming tonight. It's a nice treat. Yep, I had no babysitters earlier today. So we had to wait until my wife got off work. Which, you know, you work when you can. Oh, we wanted to go up there. But I'm glad I still got a chance to hang out with you guys. It was the first Thursday back from break. I didn't want to miss it, so glad to be here, even if it's a different time. And hopefully, well, actually, pretty good mix of newish people, names I don't completely recognize, and the classics, Crowboy, and Changeling and whatnot. So glad to be here. See, we're not. Get up there. Let's get up there. I thought this is where I was supposed to go, and now I'm wondering, or I'm trying to remember what power that I don't have would even get me up there to begin with. And this dude's just weird. I don't know that I've seen another one of those guys. Hold on. I'm confused. It's definitely a gate. There must be another way around. We'll go around. I mean, this, come on. This looks sus as all get out. I'm still trying to do the ability that I don't have yet. Come on. Is the demo out now? Have people played? It is, right? It was out. It's been out for a while, hasn't it? People played it? Came out around noon. Okay, I think there was an I think there was an early preview. Must have been a preview build that people had played. I think Janet and Kyle had both played something there. This is nope. They do give you a lot of those amulets that tempt you with their abilities, and you can't use them all. Oh, that's right. This is what we were trying. There we go. And I got enough for those flying dweebs too. Zayaxa says there's a Ubisoft rep that's hosting some giveaways on Reddit. So check that out.
Hi, Sargon.
That's almost all our crystals.
Lend me your
Let's do
Eye
it.
of the Wanderer. I'll add the information I've gleaned about this area.
There we go. So this is the area. And I feel like this is still on the smaller side of some areas. There's certainly some areas that, well, maybe it's average. But there are some areas that I've gone to that it was like, this is insane. How big they are. No. He psyched me out. Oh, twice. I don't care about you, pal. Oh, man. MVP baddie there. He was really trying his best. Like I said, they put these trees are plentiful, so you don't have to worry too much about getting murdered and having to backtrack too much. Let's see, I think I want the juggling one, so I'll ditch that other one. Can read stuff. Like I said, I haven't run into many problems with the game. And this is the Switch version, so I would assume if a version was gonna have problems, it would be this one. But working very... Been running well. More manticores than I'd like, but, you know. Sonny says looks decent for the Switch version. Yeah.
Heard that one before.
Let's see. Oh, I blow those so often, it's depressing. And that spot will poison me. If I step in it. This is a big jerk! Wow. Ziyaxa had asked, what do you got against manticores? And then followed it up with, never mind, I get it. I do like the retry button. They don't make you backtrack from the last tree that you saved at. They just give you the option to restart the fight right away. That's great. Don't waste my time. See, now I'm poisoned. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's what you want to do.
You are immortal. Death is your destiny.
All right. I don't completely remember what that thing does. Oh, come on. Poison. Sliding behind underneath the Manicore's legs and then drinking a potion. There we go. 3 on that one. We're good. We're good. Oh, we're not good. That's the problem with mana cards. Come on, that was... That was too close. I want to go under stupid poison. No. Not good.
You are immortal. Death is your destiny.
We're not gonna wait to find out what your creepy orb does. There is a cooldown timer on your abilities, even if you... What are you gonna do, big boy? Don't know. But sometimes I just go straight through him with that one. But I think I would learn from it. Poison, but it doesn't matter at this point. We're a cool guy. There you go. And then you get a whole nother health bar for it. That always feels good. There we go. That's what I've been instinctively trying to do every time I jump in the air. This entire time.
Any sign of the prince?
None. And I've been scouring the place for 3 days now.
Classic
3
Artaban.
days? Artaban? But we only got here hours ago.
Hours for you. Days for me. Years for Ardashir's man.
Some messed up time powers. Head west. All right. Got that too. Folks, we're currently at 119 subscriptions of a total of 300 for our next bonus overflow show. So don't forget, if you subscribe, you can help us reach that goal. And then we'll create some kind of new video from leftover New Show Plus ideas. Last time, we sent Dan Reich to a candy store. I don't know how he lucked into that. Like, Dan needs to go to a candy store. Let's see. I actually wanted to go that way. Although, we can go down. Oh god, not these guys. Why do they keep surprising me? Oh my god. He's worse than the Manicore. I was stuck in here again. I don't need to be here. I went in the wrong room. There we go. Hello. Oh, come on. And then this is where you actually get to fast travel from. And so that's the first one I found. Out of all of this. So they are... I mean, you will find them in, you know, there are probably other ones in these offshoots. Each area has at least one, sometimes multiple, but they can feel pretty spaced out sometimes. Dearest mother, I wrote you way too much, your son Godars. That, pal. That's a good one. Oh. It's the axe guys. The axe guys get me every time. Oh no! Oh, I blew it. I feel like I was making that look good, and then I just made it look terrible. As bad as it can get. But that's alright, we still got the coin. You'll meet another guy, I think, that will sell you upgrades and whatnot for those coins. Carpet weavers. That's what we couldn't get past before. Oh my god. Oh my god, what was that? Wrong button. Has anyone listened to the Mimic show this week? Oh no, I remember this room. Like the classic. Resident Evil puzzle. This took a few tries. I made it look like that was easy, but that's only because I died probably 15 times trying to do that earlier on my actual save. And then take that back. Am I supposed to be going this way? Take a picture of that. I guess I'm supposed to go up there. Anybody else got any Prince of Persia related questions? Or questions on anything else? Ziaxa says, I haven't anything else. Oh god, these guys. What's your favorite board game? Great question, Zioxa. Impossible question. I never know how to answer that. I think I've said in the past, Camel Up as a weird choice, just because it plays so many people. But honestly, I don't know that I could boil it down to one game. Let's see, do I want melee attacks in the air or restore health? Oh. Let's try. My favorite type of game, I would say, though, is like small packages, big game in small box. Always just... That really makes me feel like... That makes me happy. That sparks joy. My favorite game. Zioxa asked if I've ever played Diplomacy.
Anahita, I know you. You're loyal to the crown. What is the meaning of this?
He's just asking now?
There is still a long way to go. Hold! I know that Athra...
Anahita, stop right there!
Go after him!
No, that was the wrong ability. This one, like my health will heal when I'm standing in this place. Which is of limited use. Oh, look at this.
Hassan and Anahita. They were above us a moment ago.
I see. They must have gone up west. It's strange. It's a maze here, but I feel I've walked this path before.
Varum? Are you all right?
Yes, all is well. Here, take this. I don't want to lose anyone to this place. Stay on the path to the Samor Gate. I'll meet you up there.
But we could just go together. He's good. I have not played Diplomacy. Yeah, so. I probably never will. It's a long one, right? I'm past the point that I'm past my long game age, or at least in the middle phase where having having a young kid makes it impossible. But maybe once he's all grown up.
Oh, you found me. But I wasn't lost, you know.
But I've definitely skewed towards more towards shorter games, games where I still feel like I had a good meaty experience, but also finished in like an hour. Is the level of game that I've been gravitating towards more now. So this guy's bad news. Look at him. Look at this. What is... Zach says, I've always wanted to try it, but I can't get anyone to read the dictionary of rules. Yeah, that's a problem, right? Let's do that. Environmental puzzles, baby. These guys are real jokers. See ya. No, see. That guy's bad news. You can avoid him. But if he catches you with that thing, no. I mean, I'm scared of that guy, but also there are time crystals, so... Oh, come on. We're good. It just keeps going. I would go back and do whatever upgrade that we did that side mission for, but it's like just getting to a fast travel location. takes a while. These stairs change depending on which side you're looking at, which is kind of cool. Let's see, now we can afford 2 upgrades. Again. Oh, see. Come on now. Come on now. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Oh! Oh boy. Hey, can you? Oh. No good. Let's see. Let's just go get that upgrade. Let's see what that upgrade is. I can't leave. Don't remember that, but
Quiet! Huh? He has been freed. Who has? He is surely hunting you, hunting us all. Quiet! Huh? He has been freed.
Yeah. Okay. We already got the chest, guys. Those guys can go home now. Maybe over here, one of these two ways. So that's our. Actually, we have 3 fast travel locations now, which means we can go back and get an upgrade. This loading time, I assume, will be a lot faster on one of the other consoles. That hangs a while. Let's see.
Because of my Athra,
The ground
and do you hear that? All such as the
divine energy.
It is more than just to find something.
My thanks to you and your forge.
Alright.
You have my attention more.
I mean, you find those amulets all over the place, so I don't know if that was worth the work, but we can just upgrade our swords. Everybody wants swords, stronger swords. There we go. Could do the bow too. But honestly, I haven't upgraded the bow in my playthrough. The old vendor gets more
Welcome.
I think she gets more health flasks that you can buy. Not yet. Restocking in progress, of course. Takes some time. But you're going to want to save up for those. Oh. We can take a look at the... another easily overlooked thing up here. Who's this guy?
Sargon. Varum saw. As for me, my mind is playing tricks.
Artaban.
I'm not giving in just yet. After all,
He'll teach you how to do all the different different abilities, like combat moves and whatnot, that you can already do if you know how to do them.
do you remember what I told you about propelling enemy?
An airborne enemy cannot retaliate until they...
Let's go over your... Use them to hit top...
And so this is pretty standard. You know, tutorializing.
A
To
word
learn
of
how to...
warning. Using the same upward attack twice... You can also use an upward attack in a fighting...
Nope.
Following through with your... Remember... Now...
Normally I don't, I don't like it, Alright. That is a good one. I don't like having to learn a bunch of different combos and abilities in games.
Now let's
That's why I don't
combine
play
everything.
fighting games,
Chase the end.
really. But this is one where I did all of the tutorials. Not that you can tell by how well I'm doing now. But they're all easy enough and based around the same, you know, few buttons that they're worth checking
Vary your
out.
upward attack.
I understand.
and getting some time crystals for doing them. So you'll want to check those out as well. And you'll want to get up there. Which I don't remember how to get up there. But you're going to want to figure it out. So, hey, that's Prince of Persia. That's the first 2 hours we probably played here. Let's save it and check out. Let's check out how much that actually was. HT Cage says it's nice when the game slowly teaches you through gameplay instead of just all at once. Yeah, and there are certainly some moves and stuff that I just figured out before I went through and did those tutorials. They're all basically there from the start. So that was 15% of the game in 2 hours. But I knew what I was doing, right? The other one is my actual playthrough. And about a third of the way in 11 hours, so 20 to 30 hour game. I've been having fun with it. I'll keep on playing it, and we'll probably talk about it on next week's episode of the Min-Max Show. Thanks for tuning in at this different time. But I'm sure we're gonna have a bunch of great content coming up in 2024. We've been, having meetings and talking about some different changes for some of the shows, which will be exciting as they're revealed, and lots of great games coming up already. Just in January alone, so we look forward to playing them and talking about them with you guys. So thanks for supporting us, and I'll see you probably next week for something else. Maybe House Flipper. I've been playing House Flipper too, as well, and that one will be. I'm sure we'll talk about that one at some point. Let's see. Let's see if we can find some to send you guys. Oh, go talk to Sarah. She's just chatting. Go support her and say hi to her as well. And we'll see you next time. Bye. God, intense music.